Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday morning market webcast. Okay, administratively, first things first. Today is the day that most people, not all people, but most people switch over from the September contract into the December contract. Some people did it yesterday. Some people will wait till Monday. Based upon the volume historically, most people do it today. There was more volume in September yesterday, which is why I trade September on I trade the outgoing month on Thursdays and then the incoming month on Fridays. Today, I would suspect there will be more volume in the new contract, the December contract. Okay, so if you haven't checked out the briefing report, if you haven't checked out the daily report, especially for the members, the briefing report, the monthly pivot table, the weekly pivot table, everything's updated for December. So that's that. And it's called, for those of you that are super new to futures, it's called the roll. It's an administrative function, basically. It just means, it's a futures contract. Every contract is about a quarter long, and you roll into the new contract, and then the old contract closes the week following. If you're a longer term holder of positions, you can exit stuff in the outgoing month and just move it into the forward month. It's just an administrative function. I always try to be flat going into the new contract. It's easier for me. So as of today, if you're in the room, all the setups, everything, all the numbers are going to be December. All right, let's talk about the market. This daily chart strikes me as pretty much totally bullish. I mean, you can see the new all-time high. You can see the move back into the daily mid-band. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, arguably 5 sessions of trying to deal with this daily mid-band. And remember, early in the week, it was about mid-band, daily pivot. Do they want to be support? Do they want to be resistance? I think they want to be support. We're well over the weekly pivot now. The December weekly pivot is 28.88 even. We're trading up at 29.16, so I think it's made up its mind there as well. We were long September 86.5 overnight. It was a beautiful trade. Things got kind of weird after. There was some China news that took the legs out from underneath the steady move in September yesterday up to, I think they got as far as 29.07. They never got past it, and then the rest of the day was just kind of choppy. I'll be interested today to see if the bulls can continue to progress to the upside. Let me turn this quickly into just a December chart. And scoot it over to where it matters. So you can see here, the December high is 29.2175. Back into the weekly pivot, back into the daily midband rather, up through past the weekly pivot. And if it continues to grind higher, it could challenge those highs as early as today. I think it had a real chance to challenge the all-time highs yesterday, but we had that little bit of a news scare right in the middle of the day. So I'll be very curious to see if the bulls can continue to head higher. So 22 would be your new all-time high in the December contract. All right, hourly chart. We get back, early in the week we were talking about monthly pivot, daily mid-band. It rejected there, made the weekly low at 67.25. Took a couple days to convert weekly pivot, and then you can see this grind higher. This was that hiccup on the news. They popped it back up, and then they just picked everybody's pocket there throughout the afternoon. You can see Globex has been steady to the upside. So for me, it's really about now. Can they continue to progress? I'll be curious to see what the hourly midband can do there, if necessary. Let me convert this to a December only chart very briefly. So there's your daily pivot. 11.5 is your hourly midband. You can see it start to tighten up a little bit. It's been a little bit flat for the last 5 hours. But you get the idea. They popped it. They really wanted to go ahead and do the real ripper to the upside. It flattened out, and now it's just a steady grind. So for me, as long as areas like VWAP, as long as areas like the hourly midband are going to remain support, then I just want to find ways to buy dips and get long and stay long for the grind higher. If you see areas like that turn to resistance, then we can start thinking about the short side. All right. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll be out with some stuff on social. Until then, trade 'em well. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.